And in our top business story, the UAE Ministry of Economy introduced the articles of the UAE Federal Law number 2 of 2014 for small and medium enterprises today, which looks to increase the presence of UAE nationals in the sector. Speaking at the conference, His Excellency Sultan bin Zayed Al Mansouri, the UAE Minister of Economy, stated that the new law should support economic diversification and accelerate the country's transformation into a knowledge-based economy. Under the new law, an SME council will be established, categorising the SMEs based on the number of their employees, annual returns and capital. The Council will determine the frameworks regarding facilities and incentives to be offered to the owners, such as credit and funding, financing, marketing and reduced licensing costs. To qualify for the incentives, Article 14 of the law stipulates that SMEs should be fully and privately owned by UAE nationals and be participating members of the National Programme for SMEs. Among the other facilities includes Article 17, where the Emirates Development Bank is obligated to contribute no less than 10% of its annual financing to participating SMEs. Furthermore, federal government entities will be required to contract no less than 10% of their total contracts with local SMEs to support their purchasing, service and consulting needs. According to the Minister, the law should encourage entrepreneurship and spread the culture of innovation among UAE nationals.
One of the biggest probably is we will give a clear attention to the small and medium-sized enterprise to encourage and enhance them, especially for the nationals to go into this direction. One of it is the process by which the licenses is going to come out will be much faster. There will be some facility in terms of providing for lands, including industrial land, agricultural lands. Of course, the procedure for the training and for the both management and technical training will be also available for them. In terms of exhibitions, the participation of a specialized exhibition, they will have the chance under the umbrella of the government and the local governments to be part of that. There will be also the financing, which I have mentioned, which is going to be through the Development Bank, UAE Development Bank, which is definitely sometimes it's a big challenge for a lot of the small and medium-sized enterprises, not only in UAE but all over the world.
Following a successful debut last year, the second Australia Unlimited MENA 2014 opened today in Dubai. The Australian Trade Commission, or Austrade, will host a series of events to promote bilateral trade, investment and cultural ties that exist between Australia and the MENA region from the 13th to the 17th of April. Australian Trade Minister Andrew Robb inaugurated the event's second edition, along with the UAE Minister of Economy, His Excellency Sultan bin Zayed Al Mansouri, and His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al Taya, the Managing Director and CEO of DEWA. Robb says their key message this year is that Australia is open for business. He added that given similar challenges, such as the scarcity of water, as well as the same goals, such as growth and development, innovation, as well as food and resource security, partnership is the key. Through this event, they aim to increase the understanding of Australia's capability in trade, investment, agribusiness, tourism and education sectors. Australian Trade Minister Andrew Robb said that their government is also enthusiastic to present their investment opportunities, given the billion-dollar projects lined up in areas such as agriculture and infrastructure development. As a part of their expansion programme, promotional activities will also be held in Abu Dhabi, Riyadh, Muscat, Kuwait and Rabat.
Australians think very well of the people from the Gulf. And we have different backgrounds, but we have many similar values. There's a comfort factor when we're dealing with one another. We do enjoy one another's company. Australians very much welcome investment from the Gulf states. And I think all of these signals are that the strength of our relationship will simply accelerate in the years ahead. And I look forward very much to being a part of that process.
Between Australia and UAE, we have a common opportunities, especially on the theme of energy, and environmental matters. I think this makes the relationship or the partnership very successful because we have a common agenda. Now, I think in the area of education, this is where we're trying to connect the two countries, and specifically when it comes into the higher education and the research component. As you know, we have many schools in Dubai from different nationalities. We have many also Australian campuses in here. And during this forum, we're trying to find the partnerships between government to government, government to private, private to private, university or whatnot. But I think the key point is we have the common objectives and the common research agenda, which brings the partnership or makes the partnership very straightforward.
And to view our extended interview with Gerard Sieber, the Australian Consul General and Senior Trade Commissioner, tune into UA Weekly this evening at 8 p.m. And moving on now, residential rents in Abu Dhabi achieved significant growth during the first quarter of 2014, with an average rise of close to 10%, while housing units in off-island locations saw higher rent growth at 14% for the period. That's according to the latest survey. The Abu Dhabi Market Review by CBRE shows that there has been a steady rise in demand for more affordable housing options, with off-island locations such as Khalifa City A and Mohammed bin Zayed City becoming popular choices for the more budget-focused tenant. Units within master plan developments are now commanding rentals that are significantly higher than similar non-community-based properties, with two-bedroom apartments within the Al Reef downtown development currently ranging between 80 and 105,000 dirhams per year. With market conditions improving, CBRE anticipates escalating sales growth in the coming quarters through rising rentals and stronger demand. According to the report, the office market has also enjoyed stronger commercial interest and more leasing transactions. It added that a total of 850,000 metres squared of new office accommodation will be delivered over the next 24 months as the business environment continues to improve. Officials at CBRE went on to highlight a new rental index that is set to be launched this year to better regulate the capital's real estate market.
We had already seen, a kind of a growth period during 2013, and I think this is obviously just a continuation of that. I think certainly the rent cap has probably accentuated that a bit further, and we've obviously seen quite a large jump this quarter at 10%. So I think it's definitely had a difference, but obviously the rent cap, I suppose, has been most of an impact for those who are already on existing leases. So for those on older lease contracts, they have seen the rent spike. We're looking ahead to a year with more growth, not just in lease rates, but I think we're also going to start to see a little bit more movement in sales prices as well. We have seen a return of investment interest in Abu Dhabi over the kind of past 12 months, and this is a trend that we expect to see continue and develop during 2014. That I think will be buoyed by the situation in Dubai, but also in terms of the improving economic situation in Abu Dhabi and the improving business environment as well, which are both key and obviously driving growth within the residential sector.